He takes advantage of people's visual blind spots. He secretly lives in the homes of wealthy people. Mark constantly feels like someone has broken into his house. Every time he turns around to check, Jack slips out of sight. Jack even makes eye contact with Mark's wife. No one would ever have guessed that he learned his invisibility tricks in prison. Jack has never held a steady job. He often sneaks into other people's homes to live there and get by. He uses their toothbrushes and their bathrooms. Strangely, no one has discovered him all these years. Every day, he rides his motorbike and sticks flyers on people's doorknobs. If no one tears down the flyer for 3 days, he moves in. While he is staying there, he even helps the owners do their laundry. Before leaving, he takes a photo with the homeowners as a keepsake. This way of living makes him feel genuinely content. This time, he moves into a new place again. He fails to notice that the lady of the house is actually home. The woman stays completely silent. She quietly watches the man's every move. When she sees Jack doing housework, she does not call the police. She decides he is not a bad person. While Jack is resting on the bed, the lady of the house suddenly shows up and startles him. At that moment, the phone rings and her husband Mark starts yelling at her. Jack panics and runs away. The woman suddenly breaks down and screams. When Jack sees the injuries on her face, he finally realizes she has been suffering domestic abuse. He rides away on his bike, but the image of the woman keeps replaying in his mind. He turns back again. He sees Mark beating her. Jack is standing in the yard. He knocks Mark down with a golf ball. Jack does not leave right away. Instead, he revs the engine of his motorbike. Hearing the sound, Laura comes out and climbs onto the bike. From then on, she joins Jack in his life of secretly living in other people's homes. The two of them put up flyers together to look for empty houses. After they move into a new home, they cuddle up like a couple and watch TV, drink the owner's alcohol, and fall asleep in the bed. But the man of the house comes home earlier than expected. When he sees them, he walks up and punches Jack. They end up back on the street with nowhere to go. The next day, they go looking for another place to stay. They accidentally break into a house where an old man's body is lying. They call the phone number several times, but they cannot reach the old man's son. They have no choice but to lay the body out properly for now and clean the house so they can stay there temporarily. One day while they are eating, the old man's son comes home.